did talk about like how much actual work it is just to maintain a channel, record the video, edit the listen, for me, it's editing the goddamn video. It's never recording, it's always editing. I just wanted to get that out before we get started and we actually start to write the poem. But we're pretty much just picking up where we left off. Hi, how you doing? This is part of the Star Goddess, also known as Kornelia Blackmore. Kornelia Blackmore, blah, blah, blah. If you guys don't know me, I am a Reiki Witch Master and, or a Witchy Reiki Master, whichever you prefer. And a self-published author, also known as Kornelia Blackmore. Nice to meet you. So glad you guys could be here. It's been forever and a gazillion years later, and this is episode 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. If you haven't seen my gameplay, because now I decided to go back and check my YouTube channel, and was like, wait, how long ago did I play this game? Oh yeah, that was 3 years ago. Terrible consistency. It's fine, Thanaji. It's okay. It is okay, Thanaji. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so we're just gonna be picking up where we left off, and I'm just gonna do my usual voice acting thing. Shoulders are tense. Sorry, it's just been like forever since I've seen you guys. Okay. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Which, by the way, guys, I made the boo-boo of, like, pressing the skip button because I didn't realize which button I was pressing. So, yeah, I just accidentally ended up skipping some of the dialogue. My bad. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Why can't I talk? As soon as I decide to put voice acting. Okay, so she's not there. All right. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I'm going for Sayori, bro. All day. All day. God damn it. God damn it. I'm really trying to guess, like, which girl would like which one. Hold on, let me see. Is there... How do I... Okay. Yes. Save. Yes. Save. Absolutely. Oh, goodness, no. Yes. I'm really like, guys, I'm legit thinking, I'm thinking hard as shit, trying to figure out like which word Sayori would like. And I feel like it should be easy, but I've played this game. I joke, I jest, I kid. This is all of like maybe my second time playing this game. No. But yeah, that was not too, I figured. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, that does. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. I mean, this game was giving away so many hints, man. Because that would be one of those, wait, why do you like that word? Okay. Nani? Like, what? Huh? Yes! Fuck yes, bro. Yes! I didn't even realize it was a trophy in fault. That is awesome. That is lit. I was not ready for that. I was really not doing it for the trophy. I was really trying to figure out what words Sayori would like. God damn it, I knew that was not Suki. That's fine. Yep. Yes, bitch. Yes. Okay, I got predominantly Sayori. Yes. Oh my god. Sis, what? Okay. Hi again, Yuki. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Why'd you do it, bro? Why'd you do it? I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Yuki. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Yuki always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Oh, how dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Not me doing spell work or anything, or like lighting candles and shit in the house, like, or leaving a spell on and falling asleep. Not at all. I feel like every witch has done that at some point. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Yuki can become good friends too. Sayori? Hmm? Nigga, you the one that I like. Why don't you get that? It's always been you, Sayori. Sorry, you've always been babe. Like, you've always been babe. Don't leave me. It was about to get so bad. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Whoa, what is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything at all in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted. It's always the animation for me. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Guys, I'm having a blast. This is so much fun. I realized someone left a comment. Hi, thank you so much for joining the live stream. Always glad to have you here. Give me 1 second. I have to pull up the telephone. Oh, hi Fan Wiggles. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Bro, me too! Like, I can't read if I'm tired. Like, I've been wanting to go to sleep. Hi, honey. But I'm feeling a little too tired. Bro, me too. Like, listen, when I'm tired, I can't read because I just be falling asleep. I don't know how some of y'all just be like reading and then you stay up all night. Like, there was a time where I used to be that way, where I would read and then I would just like read I can't do that anymore. Now I read and then I get sleepy. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm betrayed. Like, I feel a betrayal coming. I could probably fall asleep right now. Listen, nap time is where it's at. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. By the way, I feel like anybody that's like 30 plus over, nap dates need to be a thing. Fuck Netflix and chill, like nap dates. I'm all for it. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm really not. Nap dates are the shit. Cause motherfuckers work, man. We be tired, shit. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What the fuck is this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. I know, right? Like, Brody, I was with you. Like, she was taking this shit really seriously. Squeeze me, nunny. Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy, right? Sorry. Listen, bitch, where is the lie? Where is the lie in this statement? Motherfucking right, cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Yes, hard ass right and says, give me the cupcakes. I love Sayori. Like, you have no idea where this game's going. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Brody, you sure? Are you really sure? I don't think so. I don't think you're ready for that. I really don't. Oh shit! Right. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my entire vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, no, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for falling asleep like that anyway while I was talking to you. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Bro, I'm all for it. Like, y'all must stop playing with me with nap dates. Stop teasing me. Like, you're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt, you know. Not that I don't have really hard feelings and cloudy days, but I just think about stuff that I don't need to be thinking about. Not at all. I'm dropping so many hints. Well, listen, today has been fan-fucking-tastic. It has been great. Thank you so much for asking me. Like, I'm so glad to be back streaming, like, hanging out with my homies. Like, it's been forever. I don't even know how long it's been, but I miss you guys. So I'm having fun. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really give a shit about that. Right, like... Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. What? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Whew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? I know, right, Sayori? What kind of dumbass logic is that? You mean to tell me that just because I won't do something a certain way that I'm not... Fuck you, bro. Like, same. I'm on board, Sayori. We're here. Sis, we're here. Fuck that guy. We're right here. Yes. I know that wasn't the direction you were going, Sayori, but we're here. I don't care. And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Will you stop saying all these embarrassing things? And I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Yo, they argue like a married couple. That's great. It's like, compromise, motherfucker. Like, if I got to get up early, you got to go to bed earlier. Like, fine, motherfucker. Shit. It's the deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Yuki, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. Right. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! I can't wait! This is so fun! I can love you, Sayori. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, alright. For those that are watching, I want y'all to tell me who to go first. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica. For those that didn't catch the first episode, please be sure to go back and watch it if you haven't already. But the first episode... first episode, I was writing the poem to Sayori, but I want you guys to pick. I got a trophy for that shit. I was not expecting a trophy out of that. But hi, brief pause while we are waiting to have anyone pick. I miss your face. I have books coming out next year. That's really all I can tell you right now because this is one of those I don't want to spoil, but I do want to tell you that it is the prequel and there's like one other project that I'm working on to see if I can like push the deadline and have that book come out sooner under Kornelia Blackmore, so. Yes, your girl is still writing books. She's still writing books. And that was why I wanted to come back streaming. And be like, you know what? Why the fuck not? But yes, Witchy Reiki Master. There it is. Because I do Reiki, Universal Energy Healing, and witchy things. Spells, money spells, things like that. You know, shit like that. Brief plug. Okay. So let's go. Oh my god, wait a minute. Did they give Monica's an option first? Wait a minute, did they give Monica? They probably did, and I just don't remember. I'm getting excited. Okay. Alright, let's go to Natsuki. We're gonna get Natsuki out the way, just because I fucking love Natsuki. Natsuki, you just got caught in the crossfire, babe. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Yes. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Easy peasy. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I really prefer this poetry writing style, though. I have to be honest with you guys. Like, that's just my poetry writing style. It probably always will be. I'll go for the throat, man, because I don't see why not. That's my point. Like, at least when I write, that's my point. Quick sip. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because, you know, not everyone likes my shit. Like, why don't you get that? Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. It's fucking annoying. Right, Natsuki? Yes. It is annoying. Hi, Amy. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you stopping by. Please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I just wanted to chill and hang out with you guys. Play some Doki Doki Literature Club and enjoy some random voice acting. But seriously, Natsuki, I get it. People do not take our writing seriously either. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? I mean, but right though? That is kind of the point. Real talk, homie. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Me too, Natsuki. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Natsuki will always be my favorite. Like, Natsuki will always be my fucking favorite. Like, I love you. 'Cause, yes. Right, like, motherfucker, you didn't expect that from me, did you? Bitch. I'm sorry. Finger snap. Snap. Sorry. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. You know what? Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Really, thank you. Because it'd be hard out in these streets. Okay, I'm probably going to say, I'm thinking about saving Sayori last. No, Monica needs to go last. Because Monica, that sneaky bitch. Sneaky. Sneaky bitch, Monica. I'm on to you, heifer. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Same. Literally same, Yuri. Fucking same. I think the most noticeable thing I notice in new writers is that They try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with patience and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I don't know, bro. Isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Like, you tell me. Clearly, we haven't done this once before. Not at all. Not even close. Oh, I love this poem. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickens. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I wasn't thinking not near none of that shit before you even said it. Honestly, Yuri, like I wasn't even thinking that. Why would you think I was thinking that? For anyone that just recently joined the chat, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you want more of this content. I appreciate you. I'm just honestly voice acting and just having a blast. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? Well, that's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Ah, the death card in tarot. That's a lot more solemn. Putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Anyway, just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Because I put their names as Yuki and Yuri, so like that was confusing me. Like a dum-dum. Who the fuck makes their name the same? Like, oh, and listen, it's okay. You can't scare me. I already know what this game is. That's the other reason why I'm dropping mad hints, because I've already played it. I played this game once on my channel 3 years ago. Please be sure to check that out if you haven't already. Because yes, I almost did die of laughter. Shit was iconic. Okay, Monica Sayori. I was about to say Mayuri. I was about to say Mayuri. I'm gonna save Monica for last. Why? Because Monica is a dirty, dirty bitch. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Yuki! Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Like, yes, bro. Yes. Stamp on it. Yes. Laughing because I have had moments like that. Oh my god, like the year that I got on stage and read parts of my book Truth and Dare. Yeah, that was one of those. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, but I'm here. I did it. I did the damn thing. Go me. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Yuki poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote that. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. I don't know why they wrote it like that. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. Like, that makes more sense than I'm really happy just that you wrote. Like, that throws the whole sentence off. Writer brain is engaged. God damn it, I'm sorry. I'm really see, this is my problem. Did you guys witness what just happened? This is my problem. This is why I struggle with being an audiobook narrator. What I just did. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. God damn it. Fuck, now I cannot see the repeat word of just. God damn it, Sayori. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Yuki. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about yourself. That makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing there. Because I don't feel like dealing with your ass when you don't eat breakfast anyway. I don't feel like dealing with you then either. It's the gist of what he said. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Ah, good old Monica. And we are saving. Yes. Okay. Monica, you dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. I'm on to you. I know what you did. Hi, Yuki. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I'm sure you are, Monica. Sneaky bitch. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Why the fuck would you even ask me that? Like, I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Yuki. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Are you sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. That's always a possibility. Oh, gosh, I sound like Yuri. How can I ever sound like Yuri? I'm Monica. I'm like laughing internally. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. He says, I'm sure, okay, that's him. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction, the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blink, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Monica, you sneaky bitch. I just come back to that for a reason. Look. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. I'm sure you did, Monica. It's nice to re-meet you again. Dirty bitch. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Monica, I'm on to you. Monica, I'm on to you. I am so on to you, man. Whew, shit. I guess that's everyone. A glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant that the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Yo, Natsuki was the only one with some goddamn sense in this club. For real. She was the only one with some sense in this club, man. Natsuki, you did not deserve what happened. You did not. I'm here to tell you, ma'am, you did not. Natsuki, I love you, sis. Look. I'm so sorry. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Yuki did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Yuki liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Bitch, I'm ready. Let's go. Bitch fight. Let's go. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Yuki appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Yuki started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Yuki, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Yuki. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. I actually agree with both of them. Not gonna lie, guys, I do a combination of both. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a complete waste. You understand that, right, Yuki? Well, how the fuck did I get dragged into this in the first goddamn place? Bro, like, how did I get dragged into this? It's not like I know anything about writing anyway. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, motherfucker. I didn't realize they gave you this choice in this. Okay, alright, they do give you this choice. They do give you this choice, alright. Can I just go the neutral route and say help me, Sayori? Because this ain't got shit to do with me. This is a y'all problem. Y'all just wanted to mention my name because he the only man with the dick in the room. So like, it's like as soon as Dick shows up, it's just like help me, Sayori, please. I can't do this. Right. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Yuki. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Motherfucker, you just involved me! Oh my god. First off, you have some goddamn nerve. First off, y'all motherfuckers invited me. Y'all had my name in your fucking mouth. Like, what? Oh my god. What? Wait a whole minute. So I plead the motherfucking fifth by calling the neutral person in the situation, and y'all motherfucker. First off, the conflict was between the two of y'all. I ain't had shit to do with it. Then you brought my name in the whole conflict. Then you brought me into the shit. Then when I try to go plead the fifth, then you tell me that her feelings don't fuck. Bitch, you pulled me into my... Oh my god. You pulled me into it. What do you talk? What do you mean? What? Are we serious? Oh my god. Bro, make that That don't make no goddamn sense. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Yo, these bitches rude, bro. Like, that's just rude and disrespectful. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop it! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Thank you! Thank you, thank you! Because... Holy shitballs, that was uncomfortable, like, what? Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. I mean, that's a regular human feeling though, Monica, like, I'm just saying. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Not a hint or anything. Let me try that again. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Right. Not onto you or anything at all. Not at all. Sorry guys, I got the space heater on, so it's like now how to shit in my room. Right. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? That was tense as shit, man. That shit just escalated for no goddamn reason, like unnecessarily. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Yuki, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Yuki, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Can I just call you like Yuri, like, or something, or just like Sayori, like, or just... No, because say it like that's a dumbass name. I gotta come up with a nickname for you, sis, because like repeating your name as Sayori is like blah, blah, blah. It's like it's marbles in my mouth right now. It's really uncomfortable. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that, because now you invited the only dick in the room, like, that's why. And apparently this motherfucker cute as shit, so what did you expect? You can't just be friends with the cute guy and not expect some shit like that to happen. Sorry, it doesn't happen like that, but that's why I'm laughing, because it doesn't happen like that. And why I love these kind of games. They're so fun. They're so fun. Like I said, I already know where this is going. Spoilers are welcome. I love them. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Oh. You know, Yuki, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... You know what I'm saying, I'm trying to... Does it really need to stop there, though? Like... Real talk. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. It's not a pretty one, my guy. Get out while you can. This is my final warning. I don't want to warn you again. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. They added more details to this game, which I like. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Today's poem. Welcome to poem number 2. Poem number 2, we are gonna go for a Natsuki because Yuri is the obvious trap. I'm not going for the trap. I'm not going for the thirst trap. I'm not doing it. Because if you played this game, you already know. I won't spoil it, but y'all motherfuckers already know. Yuri is the trap. Therefore, I go for Natsuki. But granted, I should go for Sayori, like, just the whole time. Truth be told, I feel like I should. But, like, Natsuki is cool as shit, though. She is. She's cool as shit, and I love Natsuki. I don't know. I'm debating. Okay. Hold on. I'm probably off key like shit. Oh my goodness. What should I do? Which one should I pick? Because it's between Sayori and Natsuki for me, like... Fuck it. God damn it. Alright, that tells me who I'm picking. Just based off of the word, that tells me. Alright, that's fine. Yes. Of course. God damn it. Alright, well, you know what? That's fine. As long as I don't pick Yuri, like... Okay, vanilla. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Happiness found. Shit. Parfait. For Natsuki. Strawberry for Natsuki. Which one is Natsuki? Which one is Natsuki? Which one is Natsuki? No, that one's Yuri. Fuck. Color. God damn it. Alright. Shit. You already know this one is Yuri. That's a big ass word. Milk. Summer. Rainbow. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I've made my peace. I has made my peace. I wish it would show me how long I've been playing for, because now it won't show me, but that's fine. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Yuki! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and then gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. How you eat and stay that skinny though? That's not possible. I love you, Sayori. It's okay. And so that only leaves the one option. Oh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her books as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri? Tell Yuki to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Oh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Right, don't let that motherfucker... She knows exactly what the fuck she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Shit, like... You my homie. Like, you think I wouldn't, like... Really think I wouldn't stop by just cause you asked me? Oh, it was cool, man. Honestly. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. He's like, retribution, yes! Accurate, retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Oh, Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Oh, fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez, I get it! Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Right, like what? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh, shit, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzing. I'm not saying this word. I'm not. She glances at me with a confused look on her face. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Yuki. Monika smiles sweetly. I'm on to you, Monika. I'm on to you. Damn it, Monika. Goddamn. Goddamn you, Monika. For those I know. Goddamn you, Monika. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh my god, this fucking scene, bro. Like, it still gives me flashbacks. I know we're not there yet, but oh my god, if you've played this game, you know what I mean. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Like, you know, till you temp check somebody and figure out if that's the shit that they're into. Because if you're not into that, I'm not gonna say that that's what I'm into, because now I feel stupid. You know, just gotta make sure that you're, you know, we're into the same things before I, you know, just be out here looking all dumb and shit. I feel you, my guy. I feel you. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Right, like, what is that supposed to mean? Like, what? What do you mean? Like, I just look like I like manga. What? Guys, don't get me wrong, like, manga is the shit. I fucking love manga. Like, I will always go for the Yu-Gi-Oh manga and never the anime series. I don't care. Like, unless you've read the original manga, again, you'll know what I'm talking about, because they got rid of so much shit from the original anime that came to America, and the manga fucked it all up. Yu-Gi-Oh was the shit. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a... Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can turn the, volume down. Okay, that's so much better. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Right. I fucking love Natsuki, because she's one of the... Like, motherfucker, who is you talking to? Like, you're not gonna talk to me like that. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging nothing. Listen, I wasn't judging shit, okay? I ain't even say nothing. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Yuki. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this? Don't just say it like that! You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all of their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Huh, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who the hell am I to judge? Accurate. Yo, this imagery still fucks with me. Like, cause the way they... Act 2, bro. Act 2. That's all I'm gonna say. Act motherfucking 2. Alright, let's keep it. Let's keep it pushing. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Yo, y'all talking about her manga stash like it's like some fucking porn or some shit. Like, bro, like, it's manga. Fuck. Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come the fuck on! Could your timing be any worse? Right? Like, she's so upset. Like, we was getting to the good part. Like, this motherfucker was about to fight with this motherfucker over this one bitch because they both did some shit. We was getting to the good part. Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Well, yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. You sure that's really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish the one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? It's probably a combination of both. Alright then. I stand up, I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Oh my goddess, let's go. Okay. Alright. Let's do Yuri first, because I've already said Yuri is the trap. Don't go for Yuri. But in today's episode, we're going for Yuri. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Yuki. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri. I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Everyone knows what this poem is about. If you've played this game, you already know what this poem is about. Give me a second, I'm gonna take a sip of water before I read it. Because it's about something so much more. So much more. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. Ooh, wait. Classic Pavlonian. Okay, there it is. Pavlonian. Okay. Yep. Classic Pavlonian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Magnifique. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I know what this poem is about. I'm not going to share it, but I know what this poem is about. Do you know what this poem is about? Comment below if you know what this poem is about. For those that know, yeah, comment below what this poem is really about. Make those who don't know go pfft all day. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Yuki? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I had learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Yeah. After all, if I had learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit more now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Bum, bum. Oh my goodness. I am going to save it right here. And when we come back into the next episode, I will see you guys later because I've got to eat. Please make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the like button if you want more of this content. I'm probably just going to pick a day where I just like stream and then just break it up just because that makes sense to me for the purposes of organizing the playlist, and then that way it's less editing on my end. But I have more exciting content coming for you guys, and I cannot wait to share them with you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. It's so great to chill and hang out with you. And yeah, like I said, I've already been spoiled. I already know what this game is about, so comment below if you already know what that is. If you don't, cool. Like, let's just have fun with it, because that's kind of the point. I mean, truthfully, like,